Greetings, Professor and classmates. My name is Oscar Gonzalez, and I will be talking about my community-based organization project. The chapter I decided for my CBO is Chapter 8, Crime and Criminal Justice. But before I go any further, I wanted to give a quick overview of the key points from Chapter 8, Crime and Criminal Justice. This chapter emphasizes the continuing study of crime, its progression, and evolution. It highlights how many people across the nation live every day with the fear of crime. It also reminds us that crime is nothing new and has been a part of society for a very long time. This chapter also provides several approaches for reducing crime, all based on sociological evidence. The suggestions range from increasing early childhood intervention programs and nutritional services to changing male socialization patterns. From reducing poverty and improving neighborhood living conditions to improving the nation's educational system. These proposals have been created with the intent on reducing crime based on social science research. But what happens if these crimes are not reported, either caused by feelings of embarrassment or fear of retaliation? How do these organizations reach these victims who are not willing to speak up for fear of being noticed? What if this group of people isn't aware that they have rights? The group I'm speaking of is that of immigrants, and they have been routinely taken advantage of throughout history. The CBO tasking themselves with bridging this gap in my area is the LA Community Legal Center and Educational, based out of Huntington Park, as well as serving other areas in Los Angeles. It is a 501c3 nonprofit charitable organization that relies on donations, incorporated since 2001. Their mission is to build, expand, and promote grassroots activism and leadership throughout Los Angeles County. It was founded on the principles of activism by Rafael Barajas with the intent of providing communities with information regarding their legal rights. Quoting Rafael Barajas, "Our goal is to tackle the systematic, racial, and economic inequalities suffered by these communities, to further compound our historic problem of disenfranchisement," end quote. The organization does this by putting all of its resources into educating, advocating, and organizing with the community. The aim is to empower these neighborhoods in order to advocate themselves for a healthier community, demanding improvement in health, education, the advancement of tenants' rights, and immigrant rights. LACLC provides legal services and education about rental, housing rights, and responsibilities. They also supply knowledge to the community about rental applications, discrimination, security deposits, repair responsibilities, rent increases, termination of leases, and eviction notices. Furthermore, they have contributed these neighborhoods with leadership trainings, health fairs, immigrant right forums, and weekly discussion workshops within the community concerning health and tenants' rights. They also provide legal and educational services information, representation, and support to a large population that is ethnically and geographically diverse. LACLC offers a specific set of services to immigrants and refugees. For this reason, it has made it its priority to be available in neighborhoods with large immigrant citizen communities. They have developed a program specifically designed for the immigrant population. It offers a wide range of educational and legal services to thousands of immigrants through its network of centers all over California. Through this program, LACLC targets 3 areas. First, overseeing the legal status of immigrants and dispensing naturalization services in a way that is prompt and efficient. Second, housing and environmental health education delivers the families legal services and education about their rental housing rights and liabilities. And the third, by strengthening the family life of immigrants through educational programs that aid immigrant and refugee communities in the procedure of socialization. It is estimated that the organization helps about 400 people annually, with 90% originating from the Hispanic community. About 70% involve housing assistance cases and 30% involve citizenship and work visa related cases. The most significant obstacle, according to Rafael Barajas, is overcoming the culture barrier of not wanting to speak, be seen, or heard. This makes it very hard to educate the community, as well as overcoming the stigma of illiteracy. This way of thinking leads to the lack of participation from the community. The lack of participation from the community leads to no leadership or no representatives for the community. If the community doesn't show up, then they cannot get the tools and information about their rights to demand accountability from the people designated in protecting them. Rafael Barajas proceeds to be the representative of the community despite receiving no monetary compensation. He continues to be heavily involved in the program and organizes and attends protests regularly. He also speaks on behalf of the community weekly every Thursday nights at 11 p.m. on KPFK. My name is Oscar Gonzalez. Thank you for listening.